firecracker shrimp there. Pretty spicy, but it's pretty tasty. Shit-faced. I mean, shipwrecked. Well, there you have it. That's the boathouse. I would like to have filmed a little bit more, but I don't know. It's kind of weird filming in a restaurant when people are trying to eat, and you get weird looks and stuff when you're flashing the camera around. But I really like the boathouse. Both of those, the Wine Bar George and the boathouse, the food was really good. I'd have to say that my opinion of Disney food, and I don't know if the boathouse and Wine Bar George really count necessarily as Disney food, because they're outside vendors that are on Disney property for the restaurant purposes. So I don't know that it's really comparing apples and apples here, but as far as eating on property, and I would consider Disney Springs as eating on property, highly recommend the boathouse. It was pretty cool. I would like to have eaten inside the boat, to be quite honest with you. That would have been pretty neat. But if that's anything like the sci-fi, what is that, the Sci-Fi Cafe over in Hollywood Studios, we were actually eating in like the front seat, and you got a back seat as another table of a car, basically, and you got a little tiny counter right in front of you. If it's anything like that, that was kind of cramped. I don't know that that wasn't, I mean, it was a neat experience, but it was, you know, not really fun being so crammed in there like that. But you're eating in a car, so I guess what do you expect? But as far as boathouse goes, I mean, the atmosphere, the service, both there and Wine Bar George was pretty incredible, I thought. Not that anywhere on Disney property the service isn't considered pretty good. I got the, what was it, the Maine lobster tail Oscar, which was a 8-ounce lobster tail, and it had yes, asparagus and potatoes on the side and lump crab meat in with the so there was like a sauce on top of that. They call it let me see here, I gotta look at my notes, a Bernese, am I saying that right, Bernese sauce? I thought it was a hollandaise sauce personally, but whatever it was good. It went with crab meat and the lobster meat pretty good. As far as the overall dish, I would highly recommend. It's kind of expensive. I mean, I guess anytime you have lobster tail, it's going to be expensive. But so the beginning of this video, we also rode by the Magic Kingdom entrance to the parking area and the parking area itself. Unfortunately, it was raining, so it affected my video a little bit, but it's the best I could do. You know, I'm not going to make a special trip over there just to do that. But the entrance, you know, of course, it's been a long time. It was supposed to have been 2 weeks, and we're now, what, 4 or 5 months and counting? And some people are questioning whether things are going to open back up when they claim. It sounds like right now Disney's sticking to the July, what is it, the July 11th and 15th opening dates for the 4 parks. So let's hope so. The buses in the parking lot I thought was kind of neat. Now that's a lot of buses to fill that parking lot up like that. And I would assume that it stretches over to, you got what, the hero side and the villain side. I'm guessing they're probably all on the other side as well, covering both those 2 parking areas, but you know, I couldn't see that far. Kind of makes you wonder where all those buses go when everything's open and under normal operation. I've been by that parking area pretty early in the morning, and they're not in the parking area, and you don't really see them sitting in front of the resorts and things like that. So I mean, you'll see a few, you know, in front of the resorts, but I wonder where they all go. You know, I kind of know, you know, from looking at satellite photos of Disney property and the layout, and they've got a few places, you know, industrial cast member behind the or backstage, I guess they call it, where they service different things and stuff like that. But I haven't seen anything on any of the maps that look like it's big enough to service or house all those buses. So that kind of makes me wonder. I might have to look into that a little bit more. But anyway, thanks for coming along with us to the boathouse. Hope you enjoyed this video. Would I recommend the boathouse? I absolutely would. It was very good. I would say it's probably as good, if not better, than, dare I say, the restaurant there in the Canadian Pavilion in Epcot, Les Celliers, and that was pretty good. But I would say this is right up there with them. So, with that being said, thanks for watching. I hope everyone stays well, and hopefully we'll be back to the parks here before too long, and get a couple of park videos out if I'm able to squeeze in the reservation there. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you all on the next video.